Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, A Legacy of the Void. Today, gonna be a 2v2. Got this replay again from Wardy. It was from an event featuring Wardy and Pig and several other casters. So it's gonna be Clem and Reynor versus Denver and Stephano here on Arctic Dream. So, Team Zerg is gonna be Denver, and we've got, Stephano, his teammate. So it's going to be Team Zerg here in the north, and in Team South, we've got Reynor. The other Zerg player, we got 3 Zergs and a Terran named Clem, with his little polar bear spinning logo with the tongue sticking out. All right, so yes, I know that Clem and Reynor are super favored against Denver and Stephano, but it's an all-European 2v2. And let's see who is going to come out on top here. Reynor, a pool first play, not a 12 pool, but an early pool at that, into a hatch at 17 supply. Could be defensive, just, you know, just in case both of them 12 pool, but yeah. Stephano went hatch first into a pool, and pool first into a hatch is Denver. So hit that like button if you're excited for more 2v2 action here for your Sunday. We'll have to see again who's more familiar with 2v2. And if you haven't watched the other 2v2s that I have cast on this channel over the last month, we've got Morrow and Beyond versus Estrella. And oh gosh, who's the Terran player who's playing with? Estrella and another Terran special? Can't remember who it is. I'm sorry. But yeah, those games turned out to be a little bit different than I would expect, actually. So, you know, just keep an eye on things here. Lings are moving out from Reynor because obviously we talked about that pool first. Gonna go through the slow zone, walk past the friendly SCV. And coming right on in, defensive Lings, there's only 2. Pull back, run, run. Do you have any Queen out yet? Oh, and a Reaper shows up here as well from Clem. Things are getting dicey. This is what 2v2 is all about, man, is the craziness involved here. Nice job. Picking up any drone you can pick off is great. Killing this Queen would be amazing. The micro here to avoid getting surrounded while attacking is sick. That was sick from Denver. That was great. Stephano's Lings show up to defend as well. Can't really kill this Reaper off creep unless it's allowed to be killed by Clem here, but Clem is a little bit too powerful to allow that to happen. Oh, but he's on creep. Careful, careful. Okay. The Lings are distracting here. Reynor out of Lings. Is he flooding more? No. The minimap says no, we're not flooding any more of those. So yeah, this trying to juke his way out of it, but no, Clem loses the Reaper. And yeah, overall, I think that was pretty good. Denver kept his Queen alive. As far as defense goes, that was a great defense. Maybe not the best attack in the whole world, because I mean, what did you end up killing there? Oh, is it not going to tell us that? It will tell us that. 6 Lings, 3 Lings, 2 drones. I mean, yeah, it's pretty even, honestly, at this stage, as far as what went down there. A Ling counterattack from Denver, but 2 Queens on the ramp are here to deal with that. Stephano's bringing his own Lings down. A ZZ. A ZZ team is pretty strong in StarCraft, and it's so strong in Brood War they actually ban ZZ teams in 2v2 competitions because they're just too strong and too hard to deal with. By golly, are Stephano and Denver gonna do this? They take down another Queen and then back out, right? You're outnumbered. Might as well back it out here. Killing Queens has a huge effect on the future macro capabilities here of Reynor, but I mean, Reynor is... he's a world champion. He's effectively a god of StarCraft, so for him to be completely thrown off by that would be weird. But yeah, Queen's here. A 3rd base is done for Stephano. A 3rd base is almost done here for Denver too. Actually, their timing looks pretty similar there. I like it. So you're kind of aggressive with the Lings. I don't know if these Hellions are getting anything done. There's Queens here. It's not a ton. Not a ton of Hellions either. But now the counterattack. This is so brutal. This is such a just... so many Zergs involved. The aggression is insanely good. The Queen positioning here by Stephano is sick. Denver's got his own Queens that he really should be helping with this battle. I'm not sure why he went up there necessarily. The transfuses are very good. The Queen count is looking pretty good as well for Team Zerg right now. What do they got? 3 Queens and 5 Queens. So 8 total Queens out for defense against this Hellion Ling stuff. Ooh, losing a couple. Ooh, very carefully. Casually losing a couple Hellions there. Oh, they probably should have lost another one there as well. Oh no, a Banshee showed up from Clem. Hey, look who's been teching. Oh, and it's Cloaked Banshee too. Oh no, and all of the chaos that you forget to get spores. We forgot to get spores, says Denver. Did Stephano? Nope, Stephano didn't get spores either, everybody. So yeah, this Banshee casually has 5 kills. Is definitely going to get some more here. Big another counterattack coming up here from Reynor. Banelings from Reynor in the mix as well. Not going to explode them on the queens. You don't want to do that. Yeah, just trying to sneak through here and get inside a mineral line or something. Oh yeah, that's good. Killing a bunch of those lings is fantastic. Oh, and now we're inside the house. Reynor's got lings and banes just free inside Stephano's base. This Banshee has all of the kills. 9 total kills here. Cloak wears off. I don't think it really matters. And suddenly the worker count is fallen for Team Zerg. 32 and 21. Baneling connections. Connecting. This is a lot of injured drones that you can maybe target fire here. Yep, there we go. Bam, 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 bam. Forcing them to retreat. They all die. And Hellions got into Denver's base at the same time, causing all sorts of problems and shenanigans here. And the drones are running, and the queens are fighting. Can Denver and Stephano hold on? He's down to 16. Nope. Taps out. Clem and Reynor are your winners of game 1 of our sneaky twofer here today for your Sunday. Hit that like button if you enjoyed that match. That was heart-pounding exhilaration. End of the day, resources lost about 3,000, around what, 5,000, 6,500 resources lost there for Team Zerg, and it's about 3,000, maybe 3,800 for the Terran and the Zerg. Clem and Reynor, who again are the better players, definitely higher ranked in Aligulac and whatnot, and just overall tournament performance, but they did pretty well. Got a good counterattack in there, did kill some workers. Actually, hold on, did they kill any workers? No, they did not kill any workers, which is a bit of an issue. But 2 Banshees died. Okay, that's pretty good. 63 lings from Reynor went down, but 32 and 29 workers dying for Denver and Stephano in that first game. It's just chaos, man. It is just abject chaos. The fact that Clem was able to tech up into that Banshee play and teams are completely forgot about spores really turned the tide in that battle, I think. It just at 4:30 or so, if you don't have a spore up and you're not scouting the fact that, you're not scouting anything, you don't know what's happening here in Clem's base at all. You just got to get those spores out. I know it's been too crazy. I mean, maybe not too crazy, but it's definitely been crazy. Incredible. Just a truly, truly fantastic 2v2 there. Yeah, 6 minutes and 40 seconds. All right, so let's go again to game number 2. Hit that like button if you want to, and let's go ahead and go to number 2. Game 2's here on Reclamation, and Stephano has left the game. Okay. Reynor says, what? Denver does 12 pooled. He's on his own. Clem says, is this a strat? Denver says, no problem. Is this a strategy? Says Reynor. Indy's confused. Horus TV says, nice. Here on Reclamation, Frenchies. Says Reynor. Yes, Stephano and Denver are both French. It's a good point. I didn't actually bring that up in game number 1. So what in the ever name of Funka says, lol? Dude, so you still get the income from the player that left, right? Yeah. So you can do more crazy stuff here with that income, but why would it help you? What is this? This is Horus TV. Are we staying? So bottom side here is Team Reynor and Clem, the young bucks, and old buck alone here is Denver right now, who's going for a Roachhorn. He's got double gas. He doesn't have a ton of worker stuff happening, but he's got income because he's got the resources from Stephano's base. He's making more drones too for Stephano. He's giving him 14. He's getting gas. You can see it. You can see it wiggle. He's getting a little bit of gas, and it's instantly going to Denver. Steph did that to TKL and me in a 2v2 a month ago, says Funka. Yep. He knows what's up. I don't think it's going to work versus these guys, though. Maybe not, but what? I've never seen this before. Reynor's expanding. Clem's like, we're gonna one base this thing. Why not? I wish we could see this because Stephano's definitely. We could. Why could we see an extractor now? Can we check the rule book? This is Reynor. So we got roaches popping here from Denver at sub 2 minutes. This is definitely a roach rush. Reynor's like, well, I got some lings. And making some ravagers too. Dude, it's 31 supply from Denver and 21 and 24 for Clem and Reynor. He's higher than both of them, but not both of them combined. Dude, I really think, yep, 18 workers for Stephano. Help us see if Stephano has a second base, please. Because I don't think he does. I think he definitely has an extractor or two. I don't know why we can see this one. Like, I really wish we had vision on this. Because you have vision on your teammates' stuff when they leave, and you can control their things and whatnot. Yeah, so it's one gas. And, yeah, this is a beautiful play. Fantastic play, but suddenly there are a million Ravagers here, and your bunker maybe not is enough. Oh, yeah. So, that's beautiful. So you hit the spot where it's going to hit the bunker or hit the SEVs if they stick around. That's exactly how you do this. Oh, got it. Got the bunker. Got it. Okay, bunker down. Marine dead. Other Marines dead. Crocodile down the spine. Not a hard thing to do. Cancel. Beautiful cancel. Oh, did he hit his own roach? No, he didn't hit his own roach. Meanwhile, still fighting. Okay, he wins that battle. Go back to work, Stephano. Go back to work, Ghost Stephano. How is this a thing? This is the craziest. Do I epic tag this or what? I mean, obviously it's not crazy unheard of because they did this before to poor Funka. Dude, this isn't. Oh, I love getting a Cyclone out. Clem is so smart. Clem is just super smart. Is what he is here. So the queen's. I mean, is the queen gonna die? Are we focusing the queen here? Oh, the Cyclone died. That's not good. That's not good at all. But he's got his own roaches now. Reynor's got some of those out. Crocobiles landing, connecting. SCV count for Clem. Not super hot. He's down to 11 workers right now. He has the fewest number of workers in the game. But the roaches and Ravager are getting cleaned up here from Denver, too. He really wants to finish off the hatchery, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it, and he's not able to do it. It's extremely injured, though. Like, a Ling run-by would be pretty darn strong, but you're going to be defending is the thing. Oh, no, you know what? Maybe not. These are Denver roaches. Is there an expansion? My gosh. Again, I really wish I could see what Stephano's up to. He's got 22 total supply, 22 drones. You can give him more overlords to give him supply. It's not a terrible thing. Denver's at 51 supply, Clem's at 25, and Reynor's at 35. The math almost works out here from Denver, but you have to keep in mind he also has the extra 22 drones of Stephano as well. So his economy is 18 and 22 workers to 13 and 21 workers. So he's got a better economy than Team South Young Guns does. Yeah, this Cyclone stuff in the hands of somebody as good as Clem is really frustrating for a Roach Ravager player to deal with in this situation. I mean, he's not even microing. He's just like, oh, he did die. He forced the Cyclone to move, but not enough to kill it. All right, not enough to save his own life, I suppose. Anywho, coming in, and is it enough? I don't know if it's enough here from Denver or not. He loses 2 Ravagers almost instantaneously. A third one goes down too. Yeah, defensive queens, roaches. Ooh, losing that Cyclone would be terrible. Nice. Acid death. Oh my gosh, this Cyclone too. Dude, Clem, his Cyclone play is just elite as elite can be here and is doing extremely good work. All of the good work right now. So Denver getting a third base. He's getting a lair. Notice he doesn't have hardly any workers here because that's what Stephano was for. That's the extra 20 workers right now. And it's a strat, and it's a bold strategy. We'll see if it pays off or not. See if it works out for them, Cotton. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just keeps losing Ravagers. The Cyclones are just getting 3 kills off on these roaches. There's nothing they can do about it. Like, the Cyclones are the key right now. If there weren't any Cyclones, I think this could have done extremely well. But, you know, so you've got Ravagers. It's only fair for the other team to get Cyclones, I guess. Let's completely counter them in pretty much every way. Yeah, forcing them back and back and back. A tech switch here, I think, would be probably ideal. So we're going double evolution chamber. We're getting Gleo reconstitution, so speed for roaches is a thing. Denver's at 71 supply, but Reynor's at 63. So, like, it's not that far away. Plus, Clem's got his Cyclones, which they're not a lot of them, but there are 2 of them are extremely powerful in this situation. And yeah, just lock on, kill a roach, you back off, you don't get greedy. Like, you're not trying to, like, crush everything instantly. But by getting just amazing trades over and over and over again, you win the game. Oh, another dead Overlord. Denver, why do you have Overlords down here, man? Supply blocked again. 87 out of 82 available supply. So yeah, we're just sticking with Roach Ravager right now. And that's kind of the trick, too. If you have enough Roach Ravager, like, sure, you have a single Cyclone kiting you, but you just kind of like, brrr. The problem is there's also Ravagers. There's going to be a tank here. There's going to be a Spine Crawler here. And yeah, I mean, it's a very bold strategy, but I don't see it working. I believe Funka called that in the first minute of this replay. But yeah, if you don't, be sure to check out Wardy and Pig. They're on YouTube. They're on Twitch if you're a Twitch person, which I know most of you guys aren't. Most people on YouTube aren't Twitch people and vice versa, but check them out. Links are in the description for there. Tunneling Claws are on the way from Denver. Yeah, he's really committing to this. You don't get Tunneling Claws unless you're planning on making a lot of Roach Ravager. And his +1/+1 is not really here yet. Oh, he's trying to sneak around the backside a little bit, but nah, catches wind of that. And yeah, see, eventually it reaches a point where the 2 Cyclones aren't enough. So you Corrosibile down the tanks? Nah, you just don't like what you see. You don't like what you see at all. You back right the heck on out. Is that another Banshee? Nope, an Overseer for Reynor comes in. Scouts everything out. Cool. Stephano still has 22 workers. I don't know. I feel like if it would make sense for Stephano to expand and get more workers, Denver would have done it. Ow. It does add a nice little flair to this battle, though. It'd be Roach Ravager versus Roach Ravager, but the Cyclones add a certain level of interest as the 3rd base goes down for Reynor, so that's not great for Reynor. He wants a 3rd base. Oh. Killing some creep tumors there, too. 4th base on the way. No. This would be one of the craziest games I've ever cast on my channel, ever. If this works. I've never even considered it a viable strategy for one player to leave in a 2v2. Like, how does that make any sense at all? But, like, you do get early pressure in. The larger problem is that your early pressure has to kind of snowball into strong mid-game pressure if you're going to win the game. And I'm just not sure that it has necessarily. Reynor's got Lurkers on the way, which is just going to completely deal with this Roach Ravager stuff. And, like, I don't want to feel fatalistic here for Denver's chances. Oh, see this Marine Stutter Step stuff? Yeah, they don't care about Ravagers. They're yeah, Clem's like, you thought I was just making Cyclones? No, I have Marines. They have Stim. You're going to die. Yep. Just the sheer amount of damage output here on the Marines is just... The Roaches do a little better here. They got 1-1. But, man, Marines put out a ton of damage with Stim. And sure, they have to retreat now, but that bought some time for the 3rd base to get reestablished by Reynor, right? It bought some time for Clem to do stuff with his 2 bases of economy. Siege tank high ground. 5 kills on that guy, no big deal. And yeah, now we're getting a hive for Reynor. Lurkers are on the way. Popping. They're already here. Yes, there's a 4th base for Denver. Oh, he does have a 2nd base. Oh, he's got 26 workers now. Okay, all right. 2 bases of assistance here from Stephano. Yep, Stephano making drones. We can see in that production tab. So yeah, he's got 26 workers. I mean, would it make sense for him to be making mutas or something in this situation? Might not be terrible. But Denver's taking all of the... Yeah, he knows there's lurkers now. So he's like, bah, out. We're not going in there, thank you. Oh, the Marines are back, but horribly outnumbered. But they're not outnumbered in the main base. So they fly right on in. Queens are trying to buy some time, maybe kill that medevac, but that's very difficult to do. And then the Roaches are like, get out. Oh, he burrows the Queen. Burrows don't benefit from faster regeneration when they're burrowed like Roaches do, but, you know, you can hide, I guess. Hiding is a good power, I suppose. Right, this is a good concave setup here by Denver, but the lurkers are a problem. He's trying to focus them down, trying to corrosive bile down them as well as he can here. And I don't know, like Denver's getting some work done. He kills a spine, he's pulling back, he's killing spores, whatever you can kill, right? Is a good thing. 2-2 is done, by the way, from Denver, and there are no attack or armor upgrades for these Marines at all. The Marines are not amazing. Actually, the mech doesn't have any upgrades either, actually. But, you know, siege tanks against roaches and ravagers, even if they have +2 armor, is just pretty good. Reynor's working on his +2 missile attack upgrade setting here. So, that's the thing. You can afford to be a little bit less on the economy. Like, Reynor's 4th base is just coming up, whereas the 4th base of Denver exists. And obviously, Stephano's got 2, so I mean, Denver's technically on 5. 6 now? Right, 6 now. I can do basic math, I promise. It's a valiant effort. It's a crazy valiant effort here. I really like it out of Denver, and it takes incredible bravery to try this sort of thing in this kind of a situation. There's a little bit of an attack here in Clem's 3rd base. I mean, Clem is so hard to see. This purple with all this creep down here just kind of blends right on in. Like the burrow. I do like the 20 banelings morphing in. I mean, Denver's maxed out. The thing is, Reynor's at 144 and Clem's at 123, so do the math there. Denver's still down in supply. But he's got the better upgrades. He's now getting a hive, which is behind what Reynor has already. He's getting a 5th base now, which is super, super rad and cool. And no, bad click. Ugh, click some banelings onto those rocks. Those banelings would have been so useful. Those banelings could have been all of the use. He's trying to come in from different angles here. The lurkers burrow in. Ow, 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 ow. Left side gets obliterated. Right side, too many tanks. GG. Clem and Reynor are your winners in 1345. As Denver said, that's my last attack. Doesn't work, I'm done. And he was done. Yeah, the strategy just loses effectiveness and power the longer the game goes on. So, overall, truly fantastic 2v2 there. Well done by Clem and Reynor. An amazing strategy by Denver and Stephano, but couldn't quite pull it off. Lurkers were a good idea. Tanks and Cyclones were a good idea. Marines with Stim were a good idea. And even if you have an upgrade advantage, just math doesn't lie, right? This is 280 supply versus 220 supply when that battle started. So, supply advantage, army advantage, not an upgrade advantage, but, you know, two missile attack, again, from Reynor. We got seismic spines here for the lurkers and adaptive talons, and +1 from the Marines. So, honestly, that was great. I mean, that was truly just blew my mind how credible that strategy was, and that kind of worked. It dragged the game to 13 minutes. Which is longer than the first game was. Go figure. So Stephano ends up losing 0 resources. What a god. But it's about 10,000 to 20,000 resources lost there. Denver lost enough for Stephano too, who wasn't here. But Clem and Reynor, 5,000 each or so on the resources lost. Lost some Marines and tanks and Cyclones, but not that bad. Lost some SCVs early. Didn't hurt them in the end there. Had 58 workers at the end of the day, which is just fine. Thanks. And yeah, I think maybe if Denver had been able to take down that main hatchery of Reynor, he could have maybe won this game, but at the end of the day, couldn't do it, and we'll never know, will we? We'll never know at all. All right, cool. So that is going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and more 2v2 shenanigans. Go ahead. Hit that like button if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.